tell me I don't have a server. Hello everyone, this is Dragonmon, and welcome to my channel. I seriously feel like I just did this. It is amazing how fast a week can go by when you're busy. I decided this week that I would talk about the zodiac stuff that I did, as well as the, like, maybe delve into some horoscopes with it. That would be fun. Yeah, but we'll get to that in a bit. I recently learned of some cool news that I just need to share with y'all. We'll go to here. And normally I would put it on my little table there, but I didn't have time. Because, you know, super busy week, yay. But we'll go here. So, my friend, Steve Ekstrom, apparently got... Oh, hey, look, there's his mug. I see that often on Facebook. But yeah, Behemoth Comics hires him as their new editorial director. That's amazing. Way to go, Steve. We're table neighbors at a mega... stop it with the ads. I have an ad blocker. They're getting around it. But yeah, there was a MegaCon in Tampa that me and him had a table next to each other at, and it was just super awesome. And we've been buddies online for quite a while since. So, yeah, he did quite a few comics. And okay, I'm so annoyed with these ads. I'm just gonna close this. But yay, go Steve. Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't had any time, like, to do much this last week because I think if you all remember on my live stream last week, I said I was going to go house hunting and was briefly, you know, speculative about, you know, the houses being dangerous and I didn't want them to be, and well, I guess I called it for myself. This one house, I would just... Oh, y'all, it was so bad. Okay. Just... Okay, I'm going to tell you about this, but I need to draw it. Hold on, let's... Okay. Don't mind my little window here. It's kind of small. It's fine. So, alright. And ignore the background noise, which I apparently have a fair amount of. Yay, roommates. But okay, so this one house that I went to go look at, right? The listing for it was, you know, really pretty up front. It had, you know, kind of a 70s futuristic vibe to it from the listings, and the how to say, like, it was like, it's got 2 porches and this is everything you could possibly want in a house. And I was just like, holy crap, for that price? Which, you know, it was for really low for the market. Well, okay, low for the houses that we were looking at that offered the same stuff. When we got to the neighborhood, we found out why. And, all right, so imagine this. Here we are, I'm driving through some of the, you know, first I go through, like, this really, really nice, almost elite neighborhood on my way there. And I'm like, wow, okay, I definitely can't afford a house out here, so fine. Get through the neighborhood, and I'm like, that's about what I expected. And I get through, kind of, you know, my average neighborhood, or, you know, average neighborhood around here, and was like, that's about more right. And then I kept going, and the GPS directed me into this hidden trailer park. And, like, Florida can have some really nice trailer parks, but this was not one of them. Oh, God. Okay, so on top of there being trash everywhere. Ah, hi, Whisperfire. Hello. All right. You get to listen to this crazy story. All right. So we get into this neighborhood, okay? And there's just trash everywhere. It's gross. And as I'm pulling slowly into the little dot that is supposed to be the house that I'm going to check out, I drive past this mansion of a trailer. It's the only way I could put it. It's like someone went, hey, I heard you like trailers. I put a trailer on your trailer. And then I put another one on it. Like, and I wish I was joking with that accent, but there was 5 people sitting out in front of this trailer stack talking exactly like that. And bless their hearts, I think they tried not to scare my daughter, but they totally scared my daughter. Anyway, so the GPS dot that I'm supposed to drive to was right next door. The trailer trash mansion was right next door to the house that I was supposed to check out. And the driveway was already occupied by the tenants of, or owners of, said trailer trash mansion. So I had to wiggle around their cars to get into the driveway. And my car is not the prettiest car, but I guess a Prius is not normal in this kind of neighborhood. I don't know, but people like stared at me and followed me like the whole time I was driving, and they get, I pull in and they're just out there staring at me until I wave at them, then they disperse, which was creepy in its own right. Now, the house itself, let me tell you, y'all, this is crazy. So, I'm gonna kind of rough out the floor plan here for you. So, we've got this long trailer thing. It's definitely a trailer. There's no way that this was a house. Like, that 70s future vibe that they added to it, I don't know how they achieved in photos, but it was a trailer with an interesting awning. The interesting awning came out about here. So this, yeah, actually, no, it was flush with the house, but it was about this big. So I guess this is the rest of the house. And this right here is the carport, or awning. We'll just call it the carport, even though I had this like long driveway that had steps. Okay, so the front door is right here. Okay, and right here is this weird, like, window cage. I'm not talking bars on a window. That would have been more, like, it would have made more sense. But the window here had these, like, little slats that went across like this. And they were like cage bars, or I'm not really sure. The thing that we think it might have been, because it had doors on each side up here, was an aviary for birds, which was interesting. It also could have been squirrel access to the house. Not sure. Do I believe rodents probably lived in this place? Absolutely. So we come in, and this living room area that, greets us is only about this big. And it goes into, like, okay, there's this hallway here. I don't know how to explain this. Let's see. There's a hallway here. A teeny little long kitchen here. Okay, so I will put, forgive my writing, I'm holding my pen awkwardly. And then there's this Yeah, I made this hallway entirely too big. Okay, so the bathroom, I believe, was here. And I guess this was a bedroom. And then that means that this would be the bedroom. Okay, so that sounds about right. So I will extend this down here, because this is where it get weird, yo. So I don't remember how this was. Do not remember how that was there. All right, so we come in and we're greeted with the weird aviary and like almost no space. And then we are greeted with this tiny hallway that absolutely pissed my daughter off. Like, she couldn't hold her elbows out. Like, it was so small. And this is the bathroom here, next to the kitchen. I remember that. And it was tiny. This bedroom is laughable. You could only fit maybe a futon folded up in it. This is the master bedroom. And, like, I'll just put bed 1 and then master bed there. Okay, I'd like to point out too, this had like the tiniest bathtub. So here I erased it. This had the tiniest bathtub. Okay. We come in, tiny room. They had, immediately you could feel the floor problems. We jokingly called them rolling floors. They were like rolling hills, but it was in the floor. So yeah, come through the tiny hallway, and then we get to this room. This room here, I don't even know what was up with it, because not only is there a washer and dryer hookup here, but there was I just fill it in. This thing was this massive, fancy fireplace. Why? I don't even know why you would think I should put a fireplace in a tinderbox. Like, it was, I don't know. And then over here was the door to the porch, which I seriously almost fell through. It also didn't exist past a certain point. I'm not sure what it is. It had the grodiest carpet I've ever seen, and it almost killed me. Then we come to decide, I'm almost like, fine, okay, I'm done with this weird, wacky area up here. We're gonna go back over here. This is the biggest room in the whole house. Just gonna put it there. Biggest room. And it's the laundry room. There's a washer, a dryer, and the water heater right there. And then like a whole bunch of pipes. And it doesn't even make sense. Like, why would the biggest room of the house be bigger than both bedrooms combined? Anyway, from here, you can see through this window that the master bedroom also had another porch. So we go through, and you can't access it from the hallway. You can only access it from the master bedroom. So we go through to the porch to see the view, and again, the porch is rickety. I didn't almost fall through this one. But you look through the back screen here, and there's nothing but swamp. There is no property line. It just goes right into the water. And the whole place smelled like mold. And while we were there, the neighbors, wrong one. The neighbors started talking about, they'll be right back. They're cooking. And the inflection was definitely not that they were cooking dinner. So yeah, we couldn't get out of there fast enough. But the cool part about that adventure was that we, you know, got to look, how to say that, the cool part about that adventure is we got to see one of those houses you kind of always wish to go and see, just how bad it is. Then we went, to check out, like, another house that was in our price range. Much, much better and near the airport. That was why the price was so low, I'm sure. We almost put a bid on that, but then we got just by chance happened to look on Zillow, and we saw that the house that we initially put a bid on, or tried to put a bid on, and had sold, had relisted. And we're actually in the process of purchasing that one now. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Holy moly. I've heard friends say that buying a house was the hardest thing they have ever done. And I completely get it now. It's this paperwork and the rush and wow. Getting insurance and stuff in line. Yay. But, so yeah, go me. We'll go back to our little thing here. The fun thing about that is it's actually got a space that's about as big as this presents. So I'm excited. I will totally have my own office and studio. I'll have my studio back. Yay. Then I can actually go and, leave art on my table. And today, I guess, in a way, awkward transition here. We're going to go from houses in real life to houses in astrology. Okay. I'm sorry, that was really bad. Go ahead and, come on, load. There we go. Okay. I have no idea where, it has us facing this. Alright. So, I made my own zodiac signs because I wanted to, actually initially it's because I wanted to design jewelry for myself and my daughter because we're both Leos, and just happened to I was just like, it would be so cute if we had matching jewelry of some sort. And in the process of shopping for jewelry for us, I come to realize that, like, Leo jewelry, and maybe zodiac jewelry in general, kind of sucks. Like, Leo's typical symbol, I found it particularly bad. Like, you would either just get, like, a generic lion jewelry, which there's a lot for a lot of different reasons, and I found out that there are some for, like, Illuminati-esque groups, and I was just like, nah, never mind, I don't want that association at all. So I thought, maybe I'll go with the, traditional zodiac sign for it. And, well, I don't know if you guys know what that looks like. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I was gonna pull it up, but I changed my mind. But it looks like this, like, little upside down U with a swoop on one side and a little curl on the other. I guess it's supposed to be the lion's tail, and I could sort of see that, but when it's in jewelry form, it's either just this kind of hard to see symbol on a, stamped into metal, or it looks like a broken piece of wire, or they go really thick with it and it looks like a sperm. And I am not gonna buy my daughter jewelry that has, it looks like sperm. That would just not go over well. Yeah. Anyone who owns Sicilian horn jewelry knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, anyway, what I did to come up with these was that, like, I wanted kind of surfer pendants. And so what I did to come up with these is that I designed them based on the positions of the Earth and the Moon, Earth and the Moon, in relation to the Sun at the beginning and the end of each date range. And that came out pretty cool, all on its own. Let me... Actually, now I'll pull up a new website here. It's shapeways.com/ I think it's shop. You know what? We'll go to dragonone.com because it's easier. Everything I'm talking about today, by the way, is under this TWI for this week I, which I kind of called the show in my head. And if you go to today's link, it'll pull up everything I'm talking about anyway. So we'll go. I wanted to show you guys these. All right, so this is why I came up with these initially, is to make pendants. And okay. Okay. So we've got, different metals that we can make it out of. This is the one I got for myself because I like fake gold. Not like the yellowy, almost tinfoil fake gold, but what they have here is a alloy. It's gold dust mixed with steel dust that they bake, and then it's kind of cool. So that's what I went with. And then I've got where is it? Yeah, this one, like the matte black steel. It's so pretty. See it a little bit there. But yeah, you guys can all, if you want your zodiac, I have all of them and all the different metals, and I would love to see photos of them. I should have gotten a photo of my daughter with hers, but it's fine. I'm not going to share that anyway. I tend to keep her off of social media. But she whacked me in the head with it really hard when she got it because she was swinging it around on the chain. So let me tell you guys, they are solid. Okay. Then let's see. I have the order of them, but we are in, I think we just entered the house of Taurus. So let's go ahead and check that out. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. So Taurus is actually cool because it was the first, like when I was doing the designs, it ended up being the first one that I applied these effects to, because I didn't have effects for the other ones, and I started with the dirt here. I actually went and made these the effects. I made several, almost 100 different little brushes for Photoshop so that I could do these effects. And I did them by throwing dirt that I mixed with black paint and let dry into a white pan so that when I photographed it and upped the contrast, it made a really stark graphic, it was a graphic. And I was able to convert that into Photoshop brushes, which then I just, stamped around the edges here. And that was the start of the weird special effects for the images. For air, this is actually... Is that the air? Yeah, that's the air. The smoke effects are a brush that I purchased, or brush set that I purchased, but they're not smoke. It was actually dye, like deep purple dye that was dropped into water to get that swirling cool effect. And then I go back here. For the water effects, I again purchased a brush set, but this one, the company that made it, talked about how much fun they had just, literally throwing pigmented water at each other and taking photos of it. So that's kind of cool. All right. And fire, I actually kind of used a combination of the liquid brushes that I had for that and some of my own just smudging pen work. So yeah, there we go. Okay, but like I said, we just entered the house of Taurus. Yeah, where's my mouse? Okay, and I figured that for fun, we would look up the horoscopes for each sign. And because I'm so clever and secret with my resources, we're going to use horoscope.com. Fancy. So, today's horoscope, it says, don't try to fit into a mold you simply don't belong in, Taurus. You may have gone through a major transformation lately in which you went from being a square peg to a round peg. Other people might still be trying to push you into a square hole. Don't let them. Let people know that it upsets you not to be treated the way you want to be treated. And now I realize too, it's 8 o'clock at night, so we probably shouldn't do today's horoscopes. We'll just do tomorrow's. Oops. So, Taurus horoscope for tomorrow, April 22nd. Stay at home tonight and cook a delicious meal for you and someone you love, Taurus. You will gravitate towards beauty, both tangible and intangible. In fact, it might be a good day to go shopping, as long as you can control the urge to overspend. Don't let your self-worth be equated with how many shiny toys you have. Splurge a bit, but try not to go overboard. Well, I will not be letting my husband see that one. He's the Taurus in this family. And we actually just dropped a whole lot of money on the inspections for the house. So, nah. All right, well, let's just go ahead and go with the 2021 projection. Okay? Oh, maybe not. This is like 7 miles long. All right. Well, if you want your annual horoscope, your horoscope for the whole year, just go to horoscope.com and click on your symbol. Right? Then, didn't mean to do that. Okay. So on from Taurus, we'll go to Gemini. I don't know how to make this. Okay. I was once too tall for this app, and now I'm too short. It's so funny. Okay. So for Gemini. It's not loading. I don't know if that's a good sign, Gemini. Okay. There we go. Yeah. All right. Gemini, for tomorrow, April 22nd, 2021. Today may seem like one of those days in which everyone but you has a perfect life. Realize that no one has a perfect life. Everyone is plagued by demons of some sort, and it isn't wise to compare yourself to others anyway. The more you do, the more you simply set yourself up for failure. Find that sense of love and fulfillment within yourself. Ah. Okay, we'll move on to Cancer. My dad's sign. So the fact that it's the third one over, yeah, that means that I need to go shopping for his birthday. Okay, so Cancer, your horoscope for tomorrow, April 22nd, says, today may be serious. with clouds looming over your parade. Although the clouds are dark and threatening, that doesn't necessarily mean that rain will pour down. Things are about to climax in your life. Ooh. Today's message is that you should find the beauty and sensuality in yourself and others to renew your enthusiasm and sensuality in every new day. So say yes to that orgy? I don't know. My mind's automatically in the gutter. Ah, look, and mine, Leo. Oh boy. Do I want to read this? I don't know. Today was excellent for me. Why, yes. Oh, okay, so tomorrow, Leos, on April 22nd. Today is a terrific day for you, Leo. You have the chance to start over on many levels, especially romantic ones. I get to join in that orgy with Gemini, I guess. Or Cancer. No. Okay, no. Anyway. You have the chance to start over on many levels, especially romantic ones. Whether or not you're in a serious romantic relationship, you will find all your interactions with close friends and partners to be especially tender and meaningful. Strengthen your bond with the people around you, and your inner core will be strengthened as a result. Huh. Okay. I literally wasn't going to go anywhere tomorrow. Virgo. Virgo is one of those words that's just fun to say. Like, Virgo. I don't know. I like Virgo. Their little symbol says me. Alright. So, tomorrow, Virgos. Things are starting to lighten up for you. Even though you may find your interactions quite heavy today, don't run away from the feeling. More than likely, it's a result of you or the other person consciously or unconsciously wanting to get closer and more intimate. Your sensitivity is heightened. Let yourself feel rather than think. It's a day for listening rather than talking. I need to be told to shut up more often. But Virgos, you are allowed to feel and talk. Or listen, I guess is what they're saying. Libra. Alright. Libra, we're gonna have to wait for yours to load. Okay, finally, there it goes. April 22nd, 2001. Today is a terrific day to let your sensitive, caring nature shine through fully. Surprise someone with roses and a candlelit dinner, if you can afford it. Take care of the amenities, like music and wine. It's also an excellent time to go shopping for yourself or others. Let romance lead the way. Your inner core will be fueled by your sensual relations with others. So, party at Cancer's house too. Ha. Scorpio. La, 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 la. Horoscope.com loads slow, man. Okay. April 22nd for Scorpios. Turn over a new leaf with your loved ones today. Sounds like a ad for I don't know which particular service. But I suspect that it's boomers and an unlimited variety. Turn over a new leaf with your loved ones today. Okay, no, all right, sorry. Okay, for real, turn over a new leaf with your loved ones today, Scorpio. Infuse something new into the relationship. Add a new wave of tenderness and sensuality to the dynamic. If something annoys you about the relationship, don't confront it abrasively and cause the other person's defensive walls to go up. Be tactful and loving in your approach, and you will get the same in return. Wow, I am gonna get stuck on that wall, like I always do. Okay. Read Sagittarius. From all the way down here So, April 22nd, 2021, for Sagittarius. You're going to feel extra connected with the people around you today. So, go out and have a good time with loved ones. You will experience the oneness that comes when people acknowledge that we are all part of a whole. This will resonate loud and clear in your core today, and you will be extra sensitive and emotional about anything said to you, positive or negative. All right, so on days that I feel that way, I go to nature. Like to go exploring this nature trail that's not close, but not terribly far away from me. And yeah, it's fun. I learned what primal camping is from that, actually, and that's too much work. Anyone who does primal camping, man, kudos to you. I am not about that life. That's a little. I can handle non-glamorous camping, but I would much prefer glamping. Yes. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn. For April 22nd, there is an earthy, nope, that is the word they use. Okay. There is an earthy weightiness to today. You could feel like your relationships are in a difficult situation. Don't worry, because the clouds are going to lighten up tremendously after today. Put in your hard work now and do any last-minute planning you feel is necessary before you're off and running. The starting gate is about to open. Well, I don't know what that pertains to in your particular life, whoever's listening, and is Capricorn, but go for it. Good luck. That sounds awesome. Aquarius. Okay, that squeak toy noise is my phone, and I forgot to turn the sound off. So I will do that now, because I am expecting a whole lot of texts, and yeah, it would be funny to hear my phone sneezing all the time, but it'd also be annoying. All right, Aquarius. Oh, your like regular symbol is actually adorable. It's just a bunch of waves. Kind of jealous. Okay. Aquarius. Tomorrow, your horoscope says, your love, generosity, and sense of beauty are heightened today. If there's one thing you need to do, it's go outside and watch the sunset. The romantic, creative, and beautiful side of all things, including you, will resonate strongly and create a lasting bond with your inner core. Your sense of self will be restored through tender moments and sensual experiences. Yeah, okay. You also get to join the party over at Cancer's house. But you need to take a break and watch the sunset. That's what it said. You have been given instructions. Pisces. So my little story about why I made the jewelry seems to resonate with my Pisces friends, because fish jewelry is there's a specific vibe to fish jewelry, and not everybody is about that. Also, it has a tendency to not look as good as you would hope. But so Pisces, your horoscope for tomorrow, April 22nd, 2021, says, let your guard down today. Don't feel like you need to perform for anyone. Accept the notion that you're perfect the way you are. You don't have to prove your self-worth to anyone. Let your heart expand and your mind rest. Make sure the pure glow within you is lighting the path. Don't allow an artificial mask to block the reality of your true identity. So don't dress up in costume and swallow glow sticks. Not a good idea. All right, now I'm back up here so I'm not stuck on that wall. Aries. We're ending today with you because we just left your house. And let's see. All right. So Aries, tomorrow, reconnect with your self-worth today. But, you know, since I'm reading this a day early, it's tomorrow. And say out loud, I am awesome. You are good at extending your heart to others and helping them with their issues. Now take some of that love and caring and focus it on you. Issues having to do with love and romance are of primary concern. You should take time to evaluate where you are at this stage and nourish this part of your being. Well, hey, guess what? You are awesome! My brother is an Aries, and boy, he is definitely wearing his awesome this month. Like, go him. So many things. All right. So, I have yet to publish this Sagan. It's kind of little. And if you double click on this, it just takes you to the online shop. So, I may not actually publish this one. Or I could. I don't know. What do you guys think? Again, the instructions for Sagan Works are at dragonmun.com. If you want to run around these little gallery things I made. Oh, I forgot I did that. Anyways, if you want to run around the galleries I made like this yourself, just go to the website, click on that TWI link, and it should be right there, like in the instructions at the top. So, cool. There's also a direct link in the About section here on Twitch. So, cool. I went through that a little faster than I thought I was going to. So, those of you in the chat, if you have any questions, comments, or whatnot, I am down for a conversation. Otherwise, I'm going to log off, grab a hard drink, and then take a shower. Today was an interesting and weird long day. See. See if I can remember how to make chat do things. I did. Okay. Ha ha ha. So, okay. One of the things that I needed to do to test chat was make a bunch of these little commands. And if I spell this one right, I should get a whole wall of text. Yes. So this is my little Easter egg. I'm a graphic designer, and haha, if you type in lorem ipsum, exclamation point, lorem ipsum in the chat, it will pull up the first quote unquote paragraph of lorem ipsum and drop it in there. Like I said, I was doing that so that I could test the setup in OBS, and I never deleted it. I think it would be fun to keep. Wait a...